Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to break down the new Champions Club cards that were released in NHL 21's Hockey Ultimate Team, as well as go over some of the bigger primetime names as we kind of get into the later stages of NHL 21. Don't forget, guys, I'm still doing daily NHL content as well as now MLB content, so subscribe for that on my channel. And again, if you want to catch me live on Twitch, twitch.tv/nosleeves12. I start 10 a.m. Eastern time every single day. All right, let's get into today's video. All right, we'll go over a few of them again. All of these, we're at this stage now where all of them, really just aren't worth looking at because they're not really going to assist you unless they're like of your favorite players or teams, like specifically Auswise Blood. Obviously, as a Sharks fan, he was their first round pick in this last draft and one of their best prospects with 2 to Spark and Light the Lamp. The reason why I think that this is half decent, it's just if anyone's trying to activate Spark still, 2 to Spark is still something you should look at. In terms of everything else, he can't get to 90 speed, but and his shot is okay at like low 90 accuracy, high 90 shot power, but his hand stats are pretty rough unless he has some other team-based synergies that'll help out there. Really kind of not going to be able to use that. Body checking at 90 is okay, but again, this is more of a synergy card than anything else in the Auswise Blood. A lot of the other ones are really just not usable. I guess upgrading them from their base card, it just doesn't really translate all that well. Martin Rizika, the 88 overall with Howitzer, however, is not a bad card, even if you're just, slowly trying to find a lower line player that you can use on the wing. Obviously, can't use him at center with only 82 faceoff, but 90 speed before distributor is always going to be valuable. Acceleration can get over 90 with Spark, and then again, his shot power is okay, but the accuracy is rough. Hand stats are in the 90s, though. This is, again, nothing crazy here, but it's not bad for anyone looking for a cheap card that isn't like a base item. If you're trying to upgrade from, let's say base Stamkos, something like that, this would be an option. All right, moving on to the higher items today. We've got the 92 Nick Suzuki, and this is a great card. His synergies are just awful because 2 to Thief on this card, I mean, it can technically make him a center with 87 faceoff, but just not good enough at this stage. Like, you wouldn't want to put him at center. Not to mention he's only 5'11", 208. You want a bigger centerman, but everything else is great. I mean, speed can get to 95, acceleration get to 96. His shots in the mid 90s, hand stats are almost perfect. But then Heart and Soul is his other team-based synergy. Just a rough combo here. But even if you just take his base card for what he's going for, let's take a peek at what in the auction house what he's up for. I would never pay $355. But if he does fall in price to like $250-ish, then not a bad card. Again, he is going to be fast with a good shot, so that is valuable. You can't put him at center, in my opinion. Then we've got the 92 Jonas Donskoi with 2 to Barrage and 2 to Magician. 2 to Magician is actually important on this card because it does almost max all of his hand stats for deking. Does get with Barrage activated, his slap shot is almost maxed, and then the speed can get to 93, acceleration 94. Everything else is really, really good. I'm not a huge fan of this card unless you can get Barrage activated. Like, if he helps you get that activated, then this isn't a bad card by any imagination. Like, see, he's much cheaper than Suzuki, and, his synergies help out a little bit more. Like, I would rather have this card than Nick Suzuki, but, it's all going to depend on synergies, and if you can get Barrage activated. I think without it activated, his shot's just meh. Like, it's okay at this stage, but nothing crazy, but still a card that I would look to target if he, is in the low 200s for sure. And then we've got the 92 Eric Brannstrom. And, 5'10", here's the issue. So 5'10" with 2 distributor, 2 to shutdown. Shutdown's actually not bad on this card because, again, he gets his slap shot almost to, at 93, and his body checking up because it's low. The thing I will say is that he's only 5'10", so... I actually kind of wish he had a speed synergy so that he could be max speed. Not that 94 is bad, but... Obviously, I've said this all year round. There's a reason why smaller defensemen just are not nearly as good in this game. And in his own zone, he is going to be, tough to use. Even, he's got under 90 body checking. Everything else is really good. No lie. But 5'10" means that he's not bumping anyone off the puck. So you've got to take that into account. We'll take a look at what he's going for in the auction house. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot. Yeah, there's no way. These prices are hilarious. No chance on that one. But yeah, just keep in mind if you struggle with some of the smaller defensemen, I would avoid him. I wish he had 99 speed is all. Moving on to the prime times, we go to the 93 of Evgeny Kuznetsov. And again, with Heart and Soul, it's just really useless on this card. He's not going to help you out with that. I will say this, Gladiator on this card does help quite a bit. Again, it gets his body checking up a little bit. Speed can go to 96, acceleration go to 97. His shot is max, hand stats are max. Like, I'd much rather have this card than Nick Suzuki. So compare those in price when you're looking at him. He's probably going to be a lot, but it's around the same price. Like, I would much rather have this Kuznetsov card than that Nick Suzuki card. Then we've got the 92 Jamie Benn with Howitzer and Thief. I mean, he's not bad, to be honest with you. His size is really good. You know, speed can get to 92, acceleration to 90, and his shot isn't bad. You know what? Actually, this could be a sneaky good card. Thief, though, isn't going to get him in his center, so he's going to be a left-handed winger. That actually isn't bad at all. We'll take a look at his cost right now. Man, this is actually a buy. Guys, this is actually a pretty good value. I would look at the 92 Jamie Benn if you need a left-handed winger for sure. His size combo with speed and shot, as well as his hands and body checking. Really, really nice, well-rounded card. And then lastly, we've got the 90 Pavel Buchnevich with Gladiator and Workhorse. You know, I would rather have Jamie Benn for sure. Speed can get to 91, acceleration can get to 95, shots nice, body checking's good. Like, his hand stats are a little bit lower. We'll see what the cost is, but it had to be a pretty significant discount. But you can get that Jamie Benn for like 150 and under. I would pull the trigger on that one for sure. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe for daily NHL content. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.